Echoes of Us, written by Azalea Moon. Season 2, Episode 3.
It's been about 40 minutes since we were blindfolded and loaded onto an SUV. That's how long the ride feels, maybe longer. The air smells of old leather and gasoline. I count every turn, every stop, memorizing distance and direction. It's the only control I have left. The van slows. Gravel crunches under the tires. A door opens.
We're here.
Hands pull me out of the vehicle. Cold air hits my face. Someone unties the blindfold. My eyes adjust. We're on the shoulder of a quiet two-lane road. A flickering sign hums in the distance. Eddie's Diner. Tony stands in front of me, calm as ever. The same composure Angela wore like perfume. He hands me a burner flip phone.
We'll be in touch. I already added Mari's number to your contacts.
He gives me a quick wink, confident, controlled. Then the tires spit gravel as they speed off in the opposite direction. Kid's got style, I'll give him that. I flip open the phone. Cheap plastic, hollow weight, a lifeline. Victor stands beside me, staring down the empty road like he's trying to decide if this is freedom or another trap. I don't look at him. I dial the only number that matters. Mari, it's me. There's a sharp inhale on the other end. Not relief, not yet.
Sebastián, where are you? Are you hurt? Who has you? Tell me where you are right now.
Her voice isn't calm. It's moving, fast. I hear a car door slam. Wind, footsteps. She's already in motion. I'm okay. I just need you to pick me up ASAP. I'm on the side of a two-lane highway. There's a neon sign for Eddie's Diner. I can see a Route 17 marker about 50 yards down. Silence on her end. Not panic. Processing. Then movement. A door slams. Footsteps. She's walking fast. I can hear it in her breath.
Stay inside the diner. Sit where you can see the entrance. Don't engage anyone who approaches you. We're less than an hour away. Listen to me carefully. Until we get there, you assume you're still being watched.
I glance toward the dark stretch of road. I already knew that. Then I ask, Camilla? The question tastes like blood. Another pause, longer.
She's safe.
She hangs up, and just like that, it's quiet again. Too quiet. Victor stands beside me, hands shoved deep into his pockets, staring down the empty stretch of road. I look at him and say, we'll wait at the diner, safer in the open than standing out here like bait. He kicks at a rock, sending it tumbling into the ditch.
So what now? We just sit here and wait for your people to show up?
That's the plan. They'll be here soon. We move when they arrive, not before. He doesn't like taking orders from me. He never did. Some things don't change. We start walking. Gravel crunches beneath our boots, the air thick with things left unsaid. It's strange walking next to him again. The same man who once would have taken a bullet for me, now the same one who pulled the trigger on everything we built. The diner comes into view. Eddie's, worn and half forgotten, the neon sign flickering in and out like a heartbeat that won't quit. A bell jingles as we step inside. The smell of burnt coffee and grease hits first. A waitress glances up, uninterested. We take a booth in the corner. My back to the wall, eyes on the door. Old habits. Victor slides across from me, still quiet. His fingers drum against the tabletop. He's jittery, always has been when he's hiding something.
You trust these people that much?
Trust isn't the issue. They're trained. They'll get here.
Yeah, you said that before.
And I meant it. He laughs, bitter, humorless.
Must be nice, having people you can count on.
I don't answer. I just watch him, trying to read the face of the man I used to know. He looks older now. Not in years, in guilt. Like life's been carving into him one mistake at a time. He finally meets my eyes.
You hate me, don't you?
I don't have time to hate you, Victor. Hate takes energy, energy I need for staying alive. He nods, lips tight, and looks away. The waitress approaches, coffee pot in hand.
Coffee?
I nod. Victor shakes his head. When she walks off, I glance out the window, the stretch of highway shimmering in the morning light. They'll be here soon, and when they do, I'll have to face my next challenge, the hardest one yet. Showing up with Victor, explaining to Camilla that her brother's been part of the nightmare all along, and that her mother, the woman she's mourned for years, is alive and back in the middle of it. I've survived worse missions, but this one's personal. The diner hums low with the clatter of dishes and the distant buzz of a neon light that can't decide whether to stay on. My phone, the burner Tony gave me, vibrates on the table. I flip it open.
Sebastian, we're about 30 minutes out. Tell me you're in one piece.
Her voice sounds rough, all gravel and caffeine. I'm good, a little bruised, but breathing.
Good, because if you hadn't answered, I was about to light up the state police and every small-town sheriff on the map.
I don't want local law enforcement anywhere near this.
You're out of your mind. You were missing for almost 2 days. You could have been...
I said I'm fine. Just get here, quietly. There's a pause, the kind that says she wants to argue, but knows better.
You better be at that diner when we pull in. No hero moves, no wandering.
Copy that. She exhales, long and shaky.
I'll see you soon.
I close the phone and set it down beside my coffee cup. Across the booth, Victor watches me, waiting for a cue.
Mari still mad?
She's always mad. That's how I know she still cares. 30 minutes left. 30 minutes to figure out how I'm going to explain any of this. How I disappeared, how Victor's back, and how Camilla's mother is alive. And 30 minutes to sit across from the man who ruined everything and somehow still feels like blood. I study him again, the hollow eyes, the scar near his brow. He looks tired, older. But under all that wreckage, I still see the brother who used to patch me up after street fights and make sure I ate when I couldn't. You said she's 17, right? Victor looks up, surprised.
My daughter? Yeah.
He hesitates, eyes falling back to his cup.
Turns 17 next February.
You talked to her? He shakes his head.
Not in years. Her mom made sure of that. Probably for the best.
That hits harder than I expected. For a moment, I forget what he's done, and I just see a man who's lost everything that ever mattered. So that makes her my niece. Victor lets out a dry laugh, no humor in it.
Guess so.
What's her name?
Lucia. Named her after Mom.
The name hangs between us like smoke. I blink, trying to remember the last time I even said our mother's name out loud. She'd be proud of that. Victor stares at the tabletop, his jaw tight.
Not much else.
We sit in silence, not the angry kind, the kind that holds years of damage, regret, and maybe the start of something like peace. Outside, a distant hum, engines low and steady. The minutes drag. The waitress refills our coffee without asking, her eyes darting between us like she can feel the tension hanging in the air. We've been sitting in this booth for 20 minutes, long enough for the silence to turn from heavy to dangerous. I study him again, the brother who once had my back, who later sold me out to save his own. Your daughter wasn't around when you originally sold me out, so why did you send me to jail? Victor freezes, his fingers tightening around the mug. He doesn't look up, just exhales, slow, like the air hurts to push out.
You think I wanted to?
I think you did.
I didn't have a choice.
I laugh under my breath, no humor in it. There's always a choice, hermano. He finally meets my eyes. For a second, I see the man he used to be, the one who taught me how to throw a punch, how to fight back. But now his eyes are empty, too used to losing.
Don had everything on me, Sebastian. On us. You think I'd survive if I didn't do what he said? Don doesn't just threaten, he follows through.
So you followed orders. You let me rot.
I saved you.
That stops me cold. You call prison saving me?
Yeah, because if you hadn't gone down, you'd be dead. Don wanted you out of the picture, permanently. I begged him to let me handle it, said I could neutralize you without the blood. Jail was the only way I could keep you breathing.
For a long second, I just stare at him, not sure if I want to hit him or thank him. The pain in his voice sounds real, but truth has always been slippery with us. And you never thought to tell me? Never thought I deserved the truth? Victor shakes his head.
I couldn't. You wouldn't have believed me then anyway.
I lean back, eyes on the window. Outside, a black SUV rolls past, not ours. My muscles tense until it keeps going. The world's changed since the day he betrayed me. But sitting here now, I realize some part of me never stopped being his brother. You still could have come clean.
Yeah, I should have.
Silence again, but this time it's less venom, more exhaustion. Forgiveness doesn't come easy, but maybe it starts with listening. I push forward, the question burning too loud to swallow. You never even tried to get me out. You just let me rot in there. I could have died, Vic. I almost did. Victor leans forward, jaw tight, voice low.
You think I didn't know that? You think I didn't watch every damn day hoping you'd make it through?
He glances at the window, the words dragging out of him like they've been buried too long.
I had people on the inside, guys who owed me favors, guards, inmates, people who knew how to move quietly. They were told not to talk to you, not to make direct contact. If Don even suspected I was protecting you, he would have had you killed before sunrise.
I stare at him, anger and disbelief warring in my chest.
They were there to keep an eye on you. If someone tried to start something, they'd find a way to stop it before it got to you. That fight where you got stabbed, that wasn't supposed to happen. You weren't supposed to be involved. Once you stepped in, it went sideways. But after that, I made sure it never happened again.
He lets out a tired breath, hands flat on the table.
I couldn't pull you out, not without exposing both of us. But I made damn sure you stayed alive. You didn't need my hand. You made a name for yourself in there. I heard how you handled it. You survived like I knew you would.
He says it like it's something to be proud of, like surviving hell is a medal of honor. But I can hear the guilt under every word. He wasn't trying to erase what he did. He's trying to live with it. The low hum of the diner fades under the weight of what he's just said. For a long moment, I just watch him. Really watch him. The twitch in his jaw, the way his fingers tap against the chipped porcelain mug. How can I know this isn't just another trick, yours or Don's? How do I know I can trust you, or Angela? Victor finally looks up, eyes red, like he hasn't slept in days.
You don't. Not yet.
He leans forward, elbows on the table, voice steady but rough.
I burned every bridge I ever had, Sebastian. You think I'd show my face to you if this was a setup? You'd have killed me the second I stepped in that room.
Don's capable of anything. You know that.
Yeah, I do. And that's why I'm done being scared of him.
He takes a breath, glances toward the window like he expects someone to be listening.
Angela. She's not like him. You'll see that for yourself. She's been hiding, surviving, trying to fix what she broke. And as for me, I can't ask you to trust me, hermano. I just need you to watch. Watch what I do now, not what I did then.
His tone is raw, stripped of the usual bullshit, and I can't tell if it's the truth or just a man who's finally run out of lies. But something in me, maybe the part that still wants to believe we were brothers once, decides to listen. I nod slowly, eyes still locked on him. Then don't give me a reason to regret it. Victor nods once, quiet.
Fair enough.
Outside, 2 black SUV rolls into the diner parking lot. My team, my people. Looks like the waiting's over.
That them?
I nod. Yeah, that's them. He straightens a little, trying to read me.
So what now? You gonna hand me over?
No, but things are going to be different from here on out. He frowns.
What do you mean?
I fold my hands on the table, meeting his eyes. Until I can trust you, I can't risk you knowing where we're headed. You're coming with me, but you'll be blindfolded. Victor's eyes widen.
What is this 50 Shades of Blindfold Victor up today? You're serious?
I have to hold back a laugh and say, completely serious. I'm not putting the people I care about in danger until I know for sure you're not still working for Don, directly or indirectly. He leans back, tension rising in his shoulders.
You think I'd walk into this trap just to screw you again?
I think you've done worse under pressure. So yeah, I'm taking precautions. Victor studies me for a long beat, then exhales.
You do what you have to.
It's strange hearing him say that. No sarcasm, no anger, just surrender.
That's it for this week's episode of Echoes of Us, but the story is far from over. New episodes drop every Thursday starting March 20th, so be sure to follow, subscribe, and never miss a moment. Thank you for listening and being part of the story. Your support means everything. If you enjoyed the episode, consider leaving a review or sharing it with a friend. It helps more listeners find us. Until next time, listen closely, because sometimes the past isn't as far away as it seems.